Alright guys, welcome back, and if you remember from last episode, we were running for our lives in the middle of the night, fighting tons and tons of creepers and lots of baddies, but that's all actually right over there. We did a giant loop, I'll show you on the map. We basically did a giant loop up here in the top right part of the map, so yeah, we don't want to go back over there. We know that that's the area that's kind of the old world, kind of the new world. So instead, what we're gonna do is venture out that way, and hopefully find some new biomes and run into some cool new stuff. And our inventory is still pretty full. We're not gonna carry these stuff like that. I'm gonna hang on to the bones just in case we run across any dogs. Maybe we can tame some. We're not going to need that stone stair. But everything else we're going to kind of keep on us, just in case we run across something. And there's a skeleton down there. Let's use our extremely cool staircase that we spent all that time on. Oh, so this sort of bane of arthropods. Let's talk a little bit more about this. And there happens to be a spider right here, so I'll demonstrate. Yeah, it can't one-shot them, so basically it's completely pointless. If it could at least one-shot the spiders, then it would be kind of useful. Even though the spider's not that common of an enemy, it would be more useful than it is. I mean, I could have two-shotted them with a normal diamond sword, so yeah, kind of a pointless sword. So that's why we're not using our other sword, by the way. I'm trying to save it. That way we can... It's pretty deep. That way we can save it and repair it. We needed something like 19 levels to repair it. We're already at 13 just from that night fighting. So yeah, we're going to head down this way and see what we can find on this map. Okay, that is our current house. Got me scared a little bit there that was the old house from Season 1. It is not. That's our current house. And I'm going to head over to that and drop some stuff off. So once we do that, then we'll pick it back up and head that way. See you then. Alright, so we're back. And as promised, we are moving over this way. Yeah, this way. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna run into some water, and who knows how far that stretches, but apparently not all that far. Well, we've got plenty of wood on us, so let's just build a boat and see what happens. And what we'll do over here, we'll just make it out of dirt, is we'll put up a little beacon, kind of like our lighthouse, just in case we forget where we ventured or set forth from, because we know our house is back that way. And let's build ourselves a boat. Well, there we go. Let's go. There we go. We're stuck on something. Let's get our map out. And we'll head off this way. So let's see. We are in the ocean biome right now. So this is actually pretty decent. Hopefully we'll run into some more land over here. And not that... Oh, no. Really? What happened to our map? Did I drop our map? Because it kind of seems like I dropped our map somewhere. And I really doubt we're going to be able to find it. So our string of bad luck on this map continues. Yeah, apparently I hit Q by accident. Alright, no more map, because why not? Hopefully we still have our compass. We do. Yeah, but let's just set forth for over in this general direction. We could always make ourselves a new map, so it's not that big of a deal, but and our boat just disappeared. Didn't even break into pieces. It just disappeared. Minecraft, you're killing me. Alright, let's head up here. And I did not bring any paper, so we're not going to be making a map just yet. So it looks like we're in a plains biome over here. Yeah, we're definitely in a plains biome. And we crossed the ocean to get here. Some cows stuck over there. And a bunch of cows over here. So this is probably not a terrible place to build a house. Somewhere in this plains, because there's plenty of food to eat. And yeah, there's plenty of food here, and there is I mean, it would be really easy to start a farm here too. So, which we didn't bring any seeds. That was an oversight on my part. Then again, I expected to have a map so that we could easily get back, but we don't. So we're just gonna adventure a little bit. Hey, there's some new flowers here. So this, grab one. The orange tulip, obviously, if we were to do this, it's gonna give us orange dye. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. We're just gonna keep adventuring and see what we run into. Yeah, I was more or less using the map to show you guys where we were in relation to the world. So it's kind of inconvenient based on that. Flower forest. This is a new biome, obviously, one that's filled with flowers. Yeah, pretty much all of the new flowers you can see in this flower forest, so that's a good find. And I kind of want to see what this is over here, this biome, because it looks like those big spruce trees that we've been running into, but they're built a little differently. And I'm not really sure what they are. So let's kind of cut into one. Dark oak wood. That's new. So where are we right now? Roofed forest. And you can see it's called roofed because you cannot obviously see anything above us. Yeah, so this is a new biome as well, which is pretty cool. Just put that back. And we have sunflowers, which is pretty cool. So we're running into a lot of cool new things out here. What's this? Oh, hey, look at you. A giant mushroom. And I wonder if there's more here. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, there's a giant mushroom here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so you can see if we break the giant mushroom apart, we get mushrooms out of it, which I'm not going to spend the whole episode doing that. But yeah, that's pretty cool actually. Let's put down our bed. I'd rather explore during the day than at night. So what I did is still pretty dangerous. I think there's a lot of sunflowers there. It's pretty dangerous because basically something could have snuck up on us during the night, and I think Minecraft has made it so that that doesn't happen as much. But yeah, it's still not really safe to do, and there are tons of sunflowers here. Sunflower plains, that would explain that. So another new biome, And let's not get too close to that so I don't accidentally throw the bed in the lava, because it's clearly been known to happen. So I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to navigate our way back to our old base, and I'll show you why. So this compass is still going to point us that way, and that goes back towards our old base. So as long as we have a compass, we should be fine. And so let's just keep adventuring and see what we run into. So back into a roofed forest. There are some, don't know if you saw that, but some cows just hanging out up there. That sounds angry. Oh, well. And there's the other type of giant mushrooms. These you could actually use as a house. Obviously, if it was one lower, it would be completely enclosed, and you could just use that as a house. But I heard some angry zombies down here, so I kind of want to go check that out. See if maybe there's a dungeon or something, or just a ton of angry critters down there. Alright. The Bane of Arthropods does nothing. More of them. There's a creeper. We're going to back up a little bit, because that's not the ideal place to face him. Okay. Well, at least he blew a hole in the roof. Let some light in here. Yeah, I see you. I don't really know why it takes 3 hits with the diamond sword to knock that guy down, but got some coal. Doesn't look like anything really major that way, so let's head back over here. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff down here, but it looks like it's just going to be another caving adventure, and I honestly don't really feel like doing that right now, so we're going to head up this way. If there was a dungeon down there, we would have explored it, but I don't think there is. It looks like it's just a cave formation, and in Minecraft, pretty much everything is a cave formation, so we're going to head this way. And this looks interesting. Just a bunch of stone. Okay. So let's see what's over here. And yes, I am just wandering about aimlessly at this point. Just trying to find something cool, and that's interesting, but not really cool. Let's check over here, and we'll eat. Like to keep our health up, because it looks like we're going to be doing some jumping over here. That's pretty sweet over there. So you can see there's a lot of new biomes, there's a lot of new things in 1.7.2. So there's a lot to explore, really, and that's kind of the point, is to explore all this. Let's see what this is. Extreme Hills. So this is actually one of the old biomes, but it's been completely revamped. You can see it now has exposed stone, which it usually was covered with grass and what have you, so yeah. So Extreme Hills, fantastic. Let's keep heading this way. And honestly, at this point, we are probably pretty far away from our starting base. I would say probably at least 2 days walk. And still no structures. I was really hoping for like a village or something. just to kind of show you guys, but it seems like no such luck. There we go. And we'll just kind of swim along here. Get over to... yeah, like that. There we go. Alright, well, I'm going to explore a little bit more, guys, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright, guys, so we're back. And as I promised, if we ran into something cool, I would start recording again. And you can see we're at X1222 Z1495. So we are quite a far distance away from our where we spawned into this map and our base that we have set up. But as I came over this hill here, you can see there is a structure in the distance. And to me, it looks like it's going to be a village of some sort. So let's go take a look. And I don't think it's our old house by any means. It's definitely a village, which is pretty cool. You can see signs of civilization here. So we got cows, we got some villagers. Hey there. So he will trade 19 wheat for emeralds, and each one of these guys will trade different things. Like that's pretty terrible. Leather's armor's is really bad, but he wants 4 emeralds for it, and he'll trade wheat for emeralds. But yeah, so this is a village, and the cool thing about villages are they have a ton of resources in them. So it's not a bad idea to build a house near one of these villages. That way you can trade with the villagers, and they each have their own little boring houses with nothing in them. Sometimes they'll actually be set up like this though. Some tables, like this has like a little bar area. So, and that's a dangerous. Really, guys? It's the best way you could have designed this village was like that. But yeah, there's a well, so you can get water from here. There's always a wheat farm. You saw there was a carrot farm over there. And potatoes, which I think we already have potatoes. I don't think we have any carrots, though. So maybe we'll borrow some of these. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the carrots. But yeah, we're not going to stick around. But that is worth noting that, you know, out that far away from our base, there is a village. So, alright, back off into the wilderness. See you guys later. Thanks for the carrots. So, but I think what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to make it back to our base. And then we'll go on from there, because obviously if I just keep going off further and further away, we're just going to have to make a new base, which wouldn't be a terrible thing, but we didn't bring all of those nice resources that we've gathered. I mean, at least like the iron and stuff. I'd like to grab that and then, you know, proceed from there. I don't want to have to start completely from scratch, because if we're going to do that, we might as well start on a map that doesn't have a messed up nether and doesn't have remnants of our old horse hitching, or whatever we want to call it. So I'm going to head back, and as you can see, it's pretty much directly this way from the compass. If we just keep going this way, eventually we'll run into our base. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. Well, we finally made it home. And it took me probably 15 minutes in real life to make it back this far. So it was quite a journey. And that entire time I tried to take a separate path back. But that entire time I didn't run into, Well, as you can see, we took a separate path back because we set off in that direction that way. We came back from this direction right here. Didn't run into any horses, didn't run into anything else interesting really. I think we found all the interesting things when we were setting out that way, so there's a block just randomly suspended there, but okay. But it's nice to be home, so here we are back in our house. I think what we're gonna do is do a little bit more exploration in the Nether in some upcoming episodes, because we've kind of been here. The only real thing that we got out of all that, I mean, we know where that village is now, but the only real thing we got was these carrots, which, I mean, they could come in handy, but they're not deal breakers, so let's plant them. And we lost our map, of course, because why not? But yeah, so that's it for this episode, guys. I hope it wasn't too boring. I'm going to try to edit out some of the less interesting parts, and hopefully we'll be left with just some interesting new biomes and interesting new flowers and stuff from the 1.72 world. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next episode. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. I know I said the episode was over, but I did some investigating. I loaded up an old map of Season 1, and I am standing in the exact spot that our old base would have been. So, you can see, right back there is where our current base is. That's where the Nether portal is, and this is what would have been our old base. So we're not going to find it on this map. But it does make sense where this Nether portal opened up, because if you remember in Season 1, we had our base right here, and up a little hill, about that distance, was our Nether portal. So I don't know how any of that happened. Don't know what the issue is with this map, or why it... I'm assuming it's because they had very similar names. They were both Strive to Survive as the seed. There were some spaces thrown in and what have you, but in general they were very similar, and I'm thinking that's what happened. But yeah, I can't explain it further than that, but just know that we're not going to run into our old house because we're standing where it used to be. So I guess thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the confusion, and we'll pick it up next episode with some exploration in the Nether. Alright, take care.